Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how I make my shrimp and grits. I will be using turkey bacon. I'll go ahead and add my turkey bacon to my pan like this. This one I'm going to cut in half. I'm not making a whole bunch of this, so we're going to just let this cook. And I did make my own shrimp stock earlier, so we're going to leave that there for now. So once the bacon is cooked, then I'll go ahead and continue with the next step. I forgot to mention, with turkey bacon, it doesn't release that much fat, so I did add just a little bit of oil, so this way we can flavor the oil with our bacon. So that way, once we get our shrimp in, we'll have a nice flavor going on. I'm going to go ahead and place these on paper towels, and I'll come right back. All right, now to my pot, I'm going to go ahead and add my shrimp stock. All right, guys, I'm going to wait for it to come to a boil, but I did wash my grits off. It's just the Haitian that it's in me. We wash our grits off because if you notice, once you put it in the water, there's a whole bunch of impurities that stays on top of the water, so those we get rid of. I'm waiting for this to come to a boil. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my grits in. We're going to stir it. Nothing big. But remember, our stock has lots of flavor. I'm going to go ahead and stir that in. Add in the rest of my grits. You know what, guys? I didn't grab the lid to this. I'm gonna need the lid. I have it right here. All right, I'm gonna stir it. Just give it a stir. Ain't nothing big. And now I'm gonna add some salt. Just a little bit of salt. See, a pinch of salt like that, maybe just a little pinch more. Because remember, I'm going to add some cheese in there, so we don't want to add too much salt. Then we're going to add some black pepper in there, just a little bit like that. And that should do it. So once it begins to cook, guys, I just gave it a taste. It is delicious. That shrimp taste is just awesome in our grits. All right, so we're gonna just let it boil, then I'll come back and show you. All right, guys, if you notice, it's starting to thicken up, still liquidy. This is where I will begin to stir it up, so this way we can get it nice and smooth. Okay, before I add in my cheese and butter. Just gonna stir this up just a little bit. If you're from the islands, especially the islands of Haiti, you will understand why I'm stirring it so much. It's this consistency that we like, and this is where I'm getting it to. Okay. I'm gonna do that for about a couple, maybe another minute. I don't know if you can notice the change in our consistency. It's very smooth. It's looking good. So I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna let it cook for about a couple of minutes, and I'll come back and add my other ingredients. I did forget to show you the grits that I'm using. Just regular old-fashioned grits. This is not the 5-minute instant grits. So this is why this took just a little longer to cook, but that's fine. I like it like that. I hope you can see it. Looking very good. I'm I'm gonna go ahead. I like my grits not too thick, but not too runny either. I'm gonna go ahead and add my cheese. You add whatever cheese you like. This is the combination. I do not like cheddar cheese, so I'm not adding cheddar to mine. So this is where you cater it to your taste buds. It looks good. And I do not like to add too much cheese where the cheese will overtake your flavors. And also I'm going to add butter. I'm going to stir that in like that. Guys, it looks delicious. Nice and smooth and delicious. Okay, you stir your cheese and your butter in. I hope you guys can see how, do you see how smooth this is? So we're all done. And just keep it on low so this way it can stay warm. All right, here's the pan that we use for our bacon. I'm gonna use the same pan and just add a little butter to it. Okay. Like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my shrimp. They've been sitting around marinating in my Cajun seasoning. I had this sitting for about 20 minutes now. We're gonna cook our shrimps nicely. And I did say this meal is for one person. So if you're gonna cook for your whole household, of course you're gonna double the size. Okay, so we're gonna let it cook for a minute or so, and I'm gonna flip it, make sure they're not sticking together. And you do not want to overcook your shrimp. Overcooking your shrimp is a no-no. I'm gonna flip them over like this. They're looking delicious. And while it's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and add some chopped garlic and add some parsley. Never fails. My phone always rings. Okay, so we're gonna let this cook. We're not gonna allow our garlic to burn. And if you notice my stove, well, you won't notice, but my stove is not on high. I turned it down to about a number 4. Okay, because I don't want this to burn at all. Now I'm going to squeeze some fresh lime, or you can squeeze some lemon in there as well. It's totally up to you. Then I'm going to deglaze with some white wine. So I'm going to let this cook for maybe about a minute more, because our shrimps are still not cooked. Alright guys, that smells so good. Alright guys, here is our shrimp and grits. It is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Our grits is very creamy, and our shrimp was cooked perfectly, guys. It is delicious, delicious, delicious. Until next time, please like, comment, and do not forget to subscribe.